Have you ever wondered how AI chatbot seems to know about your company private documents, information, or even what happened after they had trained? This answer is usually technique called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. We are talking about this. In next 5 minutes, we'll break down exactly what is a RAG and why it exists, how it works, step by step process. Let's start with the problems. Large language models are trained once on huge corpus of data, snapshot of text. After that, training their knowledge is frozen. They don't know what's happening there, right? Outside of box. Ask them about the yesterday news on private internal documents. They simply don't know. Worst case, instead of saying I don't know, they are sometimes confidently making things up. They will some predict, they will give the hallucination results. This is called hallucinations, right? So, and it's one of the biggest problem usually language models for real and factual tasks. To solving this problem, we have another retrieval augment generation. Let's do the definition. Retrieval augment generation solves this problem by combining two things. A retrieval systems that fetches relevant facts from the external sources, and generation systems, the language models that write the final answer. Instead of the relying purely what memorized during the trainings, the model is fresh and relevant information handed before it to answer. Right? So things up is like an open book exam instead of the exam before your memory alone. So it's having the memory, what have the model training before training whatever the data is there. Also, it's having your private data. So retrieval augment generation is working with both data. Right? Indexing, how it's work. Before any question even is asked, we prepare the knowledge bases. Means, what about your company privacy documents or public documents? You are creating that documents, and documents and articles or PDF web pages are split into smaller chunks. Each chunk is converted into vectors. A list of the number that captures its meaning. I mean, vector is means that list of the numbers that capture its meanings using called embedding models. These vectors are stored in the vector database, which is built for the one jobs, finding the piece of the text that are semantically similar to each other's, right? So it's nothing but whatever the text we are writing, that is meaning of the vectors and is stored there. So this is the indexing process. And next process is retrievals. Now when user asks the question is also converted into vectors, right? Whenever user asks the question, that question also converted the vectors using very same embedding models, right? The vector database compare this question vector to all your the stored document vectors. We already did indexing method and return the chunks that are the most similar meanings. It's not just the matching keywords, and it is the step called retrievals. So retrieval process, let me clear on that. So retrieval process, just user asks the question, and same way embedding models, that question has been converted to the vectors, and it will check your vector database what is the uh, stored there, and it will compare the question with all the stored documents, and it will return the chunks that are most similar meanings. Means all your stored in indexing process. So this step is called as retrievals, and how the system find the most relevant context for the question being asked. Augmentation. Next come under the augmentation. The retrieved chunks often text are combined with the user original question into single large prompt. And augmentation prompts now contain both the question and exact fact needed to answer it correctly. So language models doesn't have changed at all. We have the simply given better material to work with. So whenever the comes augmentation, the retrieval chunks are combined with the user original question into single larger prompts, and augmentation prompts now contain both question and exact fact correctly. Now, seventh step is generation. Finally, generation. This is the augmented prompts is sent to the larger models, which is read the retrieval facts and produces the natural fluent answer and grounded in real information. And instead of the guessing work, because of the answer based upon the retrieval text, the model can even cite sources, making response far more trustworthy, right? So generation process that is already LLM has, right? It will generate the answer according to LLM model's capabilities, right? It will give some natural language more beautifully and trustworthy. They will print your results. Now the pipelines. Let's see the whole pipelines together. Documents are chunked and embedded into vectors in database ahead of times. User question arrives, it's embedded too. The vector database retrieve the most relevant chunks. Those chunks are combined with the question into argument ponds, and the language model generates the final answer. Retrieve arguments. This is known as retrieve augmented generation. So, what is the benefits of it? Why does the matter so much? First up, date of knowledge. Just update the documents to your database. No need to retain your models. Second, fewer hallucination answers that are grounded with real readable text. Third, the transparency. So you can show exactly which source supported the answers. And fourth, it's cost effective. Avoid the huge expenses of the training models every time your changes. So this is the benefit. And conclusion. The retrieval augmented generation is nutshell. It's peer the smart table system which powerful language to models. So AI answer question using the phrase and accurate traceable information instead of relying on the what is memorized long ago, right? So thank you for watching our video. Stay up to date with our subscribing with our channels.